The Stream Zone. Welcome to the Stream Zone. Welcome to the Stream Zone. Welcome to the Stream Zone. Hold on, I gotta make sure the volume's good. I think it's fine. I might turn it down just a slight bit, but otherwise, I think we're good. Actually, you know what? I'll actually turn it back up to where it was, because I think it was at a pretty good place before. Anyway, welcome to the Stream Zone. I'm playing Dwarf Fortress. We're playing more of that fucking fort. I'm gonna play in full screen, which I never do, except that it looks good on the stream, so that's what I'm doing. I'm really not used to it being full screen, though. It's very odd. It's really weird. But yeah, I can show. I guess I'll wait for people to like come in, but I can show off the fort and what it looks like now. Cause since the last stream, it's grown quite a lot. It's if you were viewing the last stream, you will come to understand just how much it has grown in so many ways. This wonderful little fort has become a wonderful big. Hi, Veronica. Hi, welcome. It's good to see you. It's really good to have you here. I'm playing Dwarf Fortress. I was doing this fort earlier. I was streaming this fort earlier. It's got a bunch of named dwarves in it after Oomfies. All kinds of my Oomfies from various communities. And it's been a very successful fort. I'm almost 200 dwarves in, and we've had very few deaths relatively. But hello, how are you on this fine day? I don't know what I should do. I have no idea what I'm looking at, but I adore it. I can give you a little bit of a tutorial, but I think, honestly, the best way to learn Dwarf Fortress is just to watch it. But basically, all of these tiles on the screen mean something, and I am the kind of person who is dedicated... Oh, welcome, Oxy Gentleman 1 to the stream. Yo, what up? Welcome. Oh shit, I tabbed out of it. I tabbed out of it. That's what happens when I tab out of Dwarf Fortress. Shit. We're good. It's fine. Welcome to the stream. Hi. But no, so I'm the kind of person who has spent... Oh, it's been way too long now. How long has it been? When did I start playing Dwarf Fortress? This was... Oh god. Okay. Sometimes it does. The game has been freezing because I've got a lot of things in the fort right now, and it's really slowing down my PC. But oh man, when did I start? I would have started playing this game in like 8th grade, which would have been 2017. So almost 10 years now. Like a good 7 years or so. If not, actually just 8 years. Dwarf Fortress is kind of like RimWorld, but on a far grander scale, and it's fantasy. Yeah, that's a good way to... It's another colony building game. I guess we should start there. This is a game where you build a colony of dudes. But beyond that, I can kind of try and give you... So, this yellow X is our friend. It is the cursor. I'm controlling this all on the keyboard, by the way. There is very little, if any, mouse control. At least in this version of the game. There was a Steam release that, you know, made it a lot more accessible and better if you're not an insane person. Which I can't play, actually, because it doesn't have my keybinds in it. My beautiful keybinds that are burned into my head from 8 years of playing this game. But basically, it's like Dwarf Fortress is maybe like the deepest simulation of a world that exists. Like right now at least in the video game space, because it goes really deep. Like every single little block and object and little thing is simulated. It's all here. Like every single little floor block and everything. I can go. It's 3-dimensional. I can go up layers. Like it's you're basically getting a little cut right now of a 2D cut of a 3D space is a decent way to describe it. So like here's me going up, and the blackness is underground, and this is above ground, the other side, and this is all just open space. You can see on the right, it's air. Oh, this song, oh my god, this song. I'm playing the Nichijou soundtrack. And this is the ending to the pilot episode, Nichijou episode 0, and it's maybe one of my favorite songs that exists. It's really, really pretty. But anyway, so you can, if I go up these layers, you can see the grade of the mountain. You can see that it's very steep, and it's kind of rounding out to a peak. Now, all this red here, that's a volcano, and I embarked in a volcano containing area of the world because I thought it would be cool. And because also what you can do in a volcano is you can have I've still not watched Nichijou. Oh my god, you gotta watch it. It's so special to me. Oh, it's the most special fucking thing to me. I watched it many years ago, and I try and watch it every year. A lot of good. It's been like a constant in my life, and the humor always hits for me. It's the kind of thing where I can always go back to it and enjoy the animation and the humor, because it works for me. But yeah, lots of good memories of watching that with people and just by myself. I'm due for a rewatch, I really am. Last time I tried rewatching it was like right after a breakup with somebody who I had watched it with, and it was probably not a good time to do that. I need to go back to it with a clear and open mind. Anyway, the volcano. Oh, total whiplash. The volcano is cool because you can have magma forges and other magma workshops for dwarves to do work in, which don't need charcoal or any kind of fuel. It uses the magma as fuel, and so you don't have to worry about that industry. I like silly robot lady, so I have a feeling the lady with a wind-up key in her back will be my fave. She is cute. It's there are good gags with her. Oh yeah, the other reason you need to watch Nichijou right now is that the Keiichi Arawi's other manga that was after Nichijou, City, is being adapted, if you may have heard. And it's being adapted by the same studio that did Nichijou, so there's gonna be the same amount of like fucking kick-ass animation. Which I'm very excited for. I'm really, really excited for it. I am... Man, it's gonna be fucking awesome. YouTube... Hello, dog? Hello, YouTube. Oh, I hate that shit. God, I hate that shit. You ever click on a YouTube playlist and it plays the last video in the playlist and then just decides the playlist is over? That's really cool. That's a really cool feature that YouTube does. Really fucking awesome, actually. Alright, we're back, baby. But, yeah, Nichijou is very special. And so is Dwarf Fortress. So, also, the other, like, important part of the simulation here is, like, every dwarf has their thoughts simulated and their mental state. Like Like, let's see, I'll zoom into Dr. Hidaka here from, my, just an oomph. Just, one of my oomfies. But, so, like, all of this shit, affects their mood and their mental state. And dwarves can be, like, really happy, not often, but they can most notably get really depressed or go manic or go fucking just, you know, all varieties of crazy, which makes them, you know, their unhappiness affects their ability to work and to live. And if they get depressed enough, they will actually just, like, starve themselves to death. So this game is very much about keeping your dwarves happy and keeping their mental state in check. Beyond like providing for them their basic amenities, or not amenities, but like basic needs for living, you have to account for the things that will make them happy or keep them happy. I've seen frames from Nichijou and all the art looks so fucking great. The visual style is really good and the animation is, well, in the second season, they kind of burned the budget in the first season, so there's less of that, but it's still pretty good. And certainly, there's just so much love put into the animation of Nichijou that makes it lasting. Oh, I gotta build a bookcase. You'll love to see that this library was not fully symmetrical. Now it is. So the other thing about this game is that you can't give direct orders to the dwarves. You cannot select a dwarf, unlike, well, RimWorld you can do it to an extent, when you like draft them for combat or whatever. You can tell, in RimWorld you can tell certain pawns to go places and do things when you need them to do them. To some extent. With Dwarf Fortress, it's totally hands off. You designate things for them to do, and they'll do it if they feel like it. And you gotta create the conditions for them to feel like doing it. So the most you can really do is suggest, in a way. And then, you know, there'll be all kinds of dangers, all kinds of things thrown at you. This song, hold on, this song that's playing, I hope it's loud enough too. I hope it is of a decent volume. But this song I feel like sounds like Final Fantasy IX, and I think it's that little honky tonk whatever piano instrument, because I think that the same or a very similar sample is used in Final Fantasy IX. But that's what I always think when I hear this song. Politician Simulator. Actually, there's politics. Kind of. I mean, you have nobles that you have to sate their little whims and moods, because otherwise dwarves will complain to them and they won't do anything. Like, the nobles are annoying but you have to put up with them. But they require all kinds of different things. Like, my mayor here needs a decent office, decent quarters, decent dining room, and a whole bunch of furniture. Which I have provided, with the caveat that, I built, at great peril to many of my dwarves, by the way, which I didn't realize going into it, but I built these bedrooms for my nobles into an aquifer. Which means that their walls and ceiling are just constantly leaking water, and so their shit's just kind of constantly wet. Because I like to... It's important in Dwarven culture, and, you know, Dwarf Fortress culture in a meta way, to torture the nobles. It's, I guess it's more of a meme than anything, but it's very important to do. If you're not torturing the nobles, you're not playing Dwarf Fortress. These are my farms. They're mostly empty right now, but these little lines are where stuff is actually planted. And you'll see when it, like, here, something has grown. There are these lines where something was planted, and here some kind of prickleberries have grown. And so my dwarves, with the farming labor assigned to them, will collect that at some point. This is a fort, by the way, that I have put a lot of time into, and it's maybe my most successful fort I've had. It has been shockingly successful. Also, here's a bunch of cage traps. All these little up arrows, those are all traps that enemies, when they waltz in there, they can't see it, but then a cage drops on them, and then they get trapped in the cage. And the fun thing about the cage traps is that I have set up a fun little thing where if I set them to be dumped as garbage, dwarves will dump them into this volcano, and whatever elf or goblin or troll is trapped in that cage trap will burn to death. And it's very good, and they should, because they're evil bastards who want to kill my dwarves, and who I have bested with traps. Also, here's something I gotta do. I gotta go in here. And I gotta go to my cages, and I gotta designate a bunch of newly trapped enemies to be dumped in the volcano. And then we can watch them, and it'll be fun. And hopefully, so here's a problem that I was having, and I'll explain what I did to remedy it, which may or may not end up being enough, but we'll see. Is I was having a problem with dwarves were dumping invaders, caged invaders, into the volcano like they're supposed to. However, what ended up happening was that the lava from the volcano would splash up through the hole and burn them to death. And I lost a couple dwarves that way before I reloaded a save, because I had a little problem with building something, and it ended in disaster, which I shouldn't do, but which I don't know. I feel like if it was something I did that was unintentional, I always feel like, you know what, I just kind of want to load that save, because I don't know. I don't want the dwarves dying to be due to my screwing up, at least directly. I want it to be like there was an overwhelming force that the fort could not handle. I think that's a cooler way to go. But like RimWorld, this game is mostly a story generator. You can see I have a lot of cages in my fort, most of which I have constructed myself for the purpose of loading those cage traps. But so I had dwarves die from that splashing lava, so I built the hole. I extended the hole one layer up, so that hopefully there will be less lava splashing, but we'll see. Also, what I did is I had them dump the cages diagonally, which mostly just means that the lava only goes out in the cardinal directions. So hopefully, if it's diagonal, they won't get hit by the lava were it to splash up. I don't know, though. It's possible that I did not give... Why are these forbidden? They should not be. It's possible that I didn't give it enough layers and that they're still gonna burn to death, but we'll see. We'll find out. Also, the other thing I did that I probably didn't properly explain or you know, bring home the grandiosity of. Hold on, I gotta reclaim a bunch of stuff. Stuff gets forbidden. It's annoying, but I'll do it real quick. So anyway, what I did is I capped off the entire volcano. Like, I literally built walls and floors over the entire opening of the volcano. And that's because on previous forts, I learned the hard way that invaders can climb up the sides of the volcano and down into the place that you've capped off for workshops or whatever. So I needed to build floors and ceilings, and basically imagine the big mountain that the windfish egg is on in Link's Awakening. It's like if that had no egg but just a big room over it. And that was completely just blocked off is what I've done. Because you want... Also, dwarves don't like being outside. They like being in the mountain because they're dwarves. So you want as much as possible of your fort to be inside, and you don't want... You want to move them... You want to be able to be, like, self-sufficient inside the fort as much as possible without them having to leave it. Because they prefer not to leave it. And actually, they get really... it affects their mental state if they're out in the rain. If they get caught in the rain, or just generally going outside, being in the sun too much. Except, I think that varies by dwarf. Some dwarves like it less than others. My game is frozen right now. Oh, there it goes. It is. I've never had a fort freeze intermittently like this. I've had it where it's very slow, but never where it just freezes. Oh, it's lagging. Oh, it's lagging so bad. Oh, okay. You know what I wonder happened is someone might have dumped something in the volcano, which caused a lot of fire and or splashing, which the computer has a hard time of handling. Something that kind of sucks about this game is that it is single-threaded and single-threaded only. No, I have no idea what actually the problem is. Oh, it's really lagging. Oh my god. I'm gonna check next time it stops freezing. I'm gonna check the announcements and we're gonna see what the deal is. Dwarfortress.exe is not responding. It's fine. It'll catch up. It's just gotta catch up. It's fine. I should probably save right now though. Oh yeah, these are all these red texts, don't worry about them. They're all job cancellations because I'm really sloppy about assigning certain tasks to dwarves that they may or may not be able to do. But when they can do them, they'll do them. And that's all I need to happen. I don't know. It's not... Nothing particular has happened. Let me check the combat logs. Yeah, it's not really a big deal. I don't know. I have no idea. It doesn't matter that much. I am going to save the game right now, though. Because we're in a good place in the fort, and I need to make sure that we stay there. I've described the allure of this game as being it's similar to like watching an anthill. Or like what's it called? The little ant terrarium with the glass sides and the the sand in the middle, and you can see their little holes and stuff. Ant farm, that's what it is. It's like being able to see it's like watching an ant farm, and all the dwarves are your little ants that run around and do stuff. Here we go. You know how you look at ants' holes? I'm not looking at ants' holes. I am looking at ant hills, but their holes, I try not, you try not to look at them. Because that, I don't know, it feels a little wrong, even though it's just biology. But, you know, like, you look at anthills and shit, right? Like, you watch your little ant farm and you watch the ants going about their day. Or, I don't know, like, sometimes you find a big termite mound if you're out in the wild. And those are around, and you just watch them go about their day. The holes are secondary. Yeah. It's not about the holes, it's about the ant itself. And that's what I say about people, too. Oh, also, you want to see something cool? So this guy, I discovered this fellow, or what happened in my fort was a dwarf was found dead and drained of blood, which means you have a vampire in your fort. And so I deduced through lots of deductive reasoning that this fellow is the vampire that was in my fort. And so what I did, instead of running them out of town, I thought, here's what I'll do. Vampires in this game cannot die, and they have no needs except to drink blood, except they won't ever starve to death. So you can trap them in your walls, in a walled-off room forever, with an office, in a little office, and you can have them be your manager and your bookkeeper and your little fucking desk jockey for all of eternity. And so this fellow, as punishment for his crimes, is now stuck in the walls for all of eternity, working in his cubicle. This game's so fucking complex, how did it ever get made? Over the course of like 20 years is how it got made. By like one insane dude. Like the kind of guy who graduated from like an Ivy League school and is like a genuine, or not, he graduated. He dropped out of an Ivy League school to make this game, and he's like a genuine mathematical genius. He made this game over the course of basically his whole life. It's basically his life's work. This is just The Sims for T-girls. I would argue that the Sims, or not the, I would argue that The Sims for T-girls is RimWorld with mods, not RimJob World, specifically not that, but with mods. Can the dwarves and vampires kiss? Yes, because this is technically a vampire dwarf. But yes, apparently they will tend to have a very long list of like people they've killed and like sexual partners, which is one of the ways you can kind of deduce that they're a vampire. If they're suspiciously old and suspiciously skilled at a lot of things, then they're probably a vampire. This game's so RimJobian. This game, RimWorld is so Dwarf Fortressy. Oh, this is fun. The Forgotten Beast Asengek has come, a huge hairy leech. It has a knobby shell and it squirms and fidgets. Its golden yellow hair is short and even. Beware its poisonous vapors. So every once in a while, a forgotten beast will crawl up from the depths with basically randomized features and species. And if you have your caves, your little cave system, I believe every fort has a couple of cave systems generated under it. But basically, if you have your caves open to the public here, or open to your dwarves in your fort, Forgotten Beasts can just kind of waltz in and kill a whole lot of shit. So what I do is I just keep it blocked off. There's no reason my dwarves need to go into the fort. There's just no reason for that. Or not, there's no reason my dwarves need to go into caves. There's no reason. The one reason is so they can collect, spider silk. Cave spider silk. Which is useful for creating clothes and stuff. Which you have to clothe your dwarves, or else their clothes will wear out and they'll get pissed and they really hate it. And they'll throw tantrums and stuff. But I don't need to do that. I really just don't need to do that. So I simply choose to not interface with the Forgotten Beasts. Even though there are like 4 or 5 that have shown up under my fort at this point. I'm not gonna deal with them. Sometimes sometimes I've had it happen. So this is a well. These two things are wells over this water. Because if your dwarves vastly prefer to drink alcohol. But if they don't have access to that, as is the case right now, which is a real problem that I need to remedy, it's a bad sign. They will work far less efficiently if they're not drunk. But if they're not drunk, they'll need a well and they'll need access to water, which they have here. But I have had Forgotten Beasts crawl up through the wells. So what I've done to remedy that is, I have some cage traps here to hopefully trap them in the cage before they're able to do too much damage. And actually, I should build a couple more just to be safe. But yeah, I was hoping that some of the people I named dwarves after would show up, and I could show them the status of their dwarves. I've been keeping people updated over Discord because it's fun. Oh, Veronica, do you want a dwarf? And if so, what kind of profession would you like your dwarf to have? It can be a miner, a woodworker, a carpenter, a stone worker, a mason, or an animal trainer, or a hunter, or a metalsmith, of various kinds of blacksmiths, gem cutters, craftspeople, glazers, paper makers, farmers, dyers, cooks, cheese makers, brewers, beekeepers, fucking siege operators, random other bullshit. These guys don't do anything. They're just fuckers. Fuck yeah, I want a dwarf. Yeah, dude. Yeah, no, of course. Everyone who comes in here deserves a dwarf. These are all just named after you know, people I hang around anyway. So if it's gem cutter, all right. Let's see which of these is more skilled. I'll give you the more skilled one. Let's see, general, novice swimmer. Jesus Christ. Poetry? I didn't... Hold on. Where's the fucking... Oh, bee labor. Oh, I'm silly. Okay. Legendary gem cutter. Alright, you get this guy. Fuck yeah. Kel Geshud Sezuk. Kel Geshud Sezuk will now be Veronica. Oh, wait. There we go. Wait. Do you want that to be spelled like your Twitch name, or do you want it to be just Veronica? I hope this music is not too loud. Hold on, I'm gonna check, because this is some loud music. All right, it's a little loud. It's a little bit. I'm gonna turn it down just a tiny bit. All right. Whew. I'm just like that fucking Amori guy. All I know about Amori guy is the YTPMV Twitch name. All right, sure. I wonder, actually. Okay, that is that's the character limit, and I'll put it at the character limit, because that's pretty funny. Look at how those H's go up the screen. That was the correct choice. Look at all these dwarves bringing cages out to, actually, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Where are you bringing those cages to, guy? I can also, oh, they're dumping them. Oh, these are cages that contain bad guys who should die. Alright, that's fun. So all these dwarves carrying a cage are going to dump them into the volcano and sacrifice yet another goblin or beak dog or troll to the volcano, as it should. Yes. Oh, hey, they're all... Also, they all, you know, they dump regular garbage, too, like old clothes, old tattered clothes. But hell yeah. What else? What else? Oh, shit, I need to remedy the alcohol situation. There's currently a dearth of alcohol in our fort, it would seem. Oh, I know what I did for this last time, actually. I built 2 more stills, because that needed to happen. Hold on. So, this I've just designated to mine. Oh, wait, no, you know what it was? You know what it was? Is that No. No, okay. No, I'm silly. Hold on. BWL. Like Hypnospace. That's how you build the still in this game. You do the funny BWL from Hypnospace. If you're at all wondering about the keybinds in this game, I can't help you. That's just something you memorize. I can't help you with that at all. Mama needs her devious brew. Oh, it's fine. Fucking, it's totally fine. You're good. It's not like anyone in my actual life calls me that. So, whatever. I did actually the other day. I did for the first time feel actual dysphoria upon somebody calling me my legal name in real. You know, that wasn't the case here. Don't worry about it. But it was really an interesting experience. I hadn't had that happen before. Always fun to find a new source of dysphoria. They should. It's fine. I'm not out to anyone. Except I did come out to my brother recently. But he's the only one. But, you know, I don't really plan to come out to anyone else, really. Also, do you like this bizarre sound-alike of Take 5 by the Dave Brubeck Quartet? That's just randomly in the soundtrack? Pretty fucking kick-ass. I don't even remember where this was used in the show. It's there, though. But, yeah, no, the agony, it's great. Wait, do I really? Oh my god. I have nothing for my carpenters to do. I need a make work program for my carpenters here, actually. Oh yeah, so all of my trade goods are spiked wooden balls because for some reason they're excessively valuable to trade with. There'll be traders that stop in every now and again. For dwarven traders, it's once every fall, and you can trade with them and ask for different trade goods for them to bring you the next season. There's so much in this game. I forget I forget until I have to explain it to someone how much is in this game. Anyway, I think we could use probably like 100 more bins. Bins are just useful for accumulating stuff inside them. So that stuff in these stockpiles, these are all stockpiles for various goods. They all have settings. They're all for various things. I have like 3 food stockpiles because food takes up a lot of space and you want to have as much of it as possible. But anyway, bins basically make it so that stuff in stockpiles is consolidated. And same with barrels for food. You use barrels or large pots for food, which also keep it from spoiling. Dwarves come in to have wooden spikes surgically glued to their balls. It's a hot commodity. Yeah, and then, well, really, we're the factory that makes the wooden balls for dwarves in other forts to glue to their balls. They're like prosthetic. They actually replace their balls with the spiked wooden ones. It's like a fashion thing. It's like fashionable. You become a fashionable eunuch. And who doesn't want that? Oh, we got a dwarf building. Oh shit, I keep getting so off track. I forget the goal right now is to get more alcohol going. Kind of a crisis. So, my dwarves complain a lot about not having dining tables available to them to eat food at, except that they do in droves. So, I don't know what the fuck they want, because look at these chairs and tables all lined up for them to use. What the fuck is their deal? Oh, you know what I'm actually gonna do is, I'm gonna assign... I previously had all of these assigned to a tavern. And actually, I'm going to assign it elsewhere. But then the dwarves weren't eating from the tables, so I figured, what if it's the tavern's fault? And I don't know that that's been the case. But I'm just going to assign some of them to a tavern. Dude, I don't know what these fucking locations are. Are you kidding me? Alright, hold on. I gotta check my locations for the... Temple Tavern. What's it called? The Inky Pepper is the name of the tavern. They're just auto-generated names. You can change the names if you so desire. But I feel no need. All of these rooms are various, sometimes dwarves, if there are enough of them in a single profession in a fort, will form a guild and then demand that they have a guild hall. And that's the same if enough dwarves follow the same faith in a fort. They will request that you build them a temple. And then if you do, they get happy thoughts, and so you want to do that. Up here is my burial area. It's my graveyard for all kinds of dead dwarves. Like, some of these named ones that died early on. These are all my bedrooms, and they look like absolute total shit for a reason. Because all of these squares are like walls and shit, but they've been engraved. Which means that a dwarf has carved something onto them. An image of some variety. And that will give dwarves happy thoughts because they like looking at good craftsmanship. Which is why you also want to put up well-crafted objects everywhere in your fort. Because they'll be very happy to see it and it'll give them a little happy thought. But, like, for instance, engraved on the floor is a finely designed image of Lusnub Brandwelth's The Flickering Warmth, the Dragon, and a Troll by Cog Okoshavuz. The troll is striking down Loosnoob Brandwilts, the flickering warmth. The artwork relates to the killing of the dragon Loosnoob Brandwelts, the flickering warmth, by a troll in craft poison in the Hell Jungle in the mid-spring of 126 during the rampage of the dragon Loosnoob Brandwelts, the flickering warmth, in craft poison. Which is a fucking total mouthful. Which actually, this is, because there's also history in this world and historical events that have happened. So, in the history of this world that was generated, procedurally generated, and you can generate as many worlds as you want, basically. In the year 126, a dragon was struck down by a troll in this particular settlement, craft poison in the Hell Jungle. And it was well remembered enough in history for a dwarf to carve an image of it upon the floor of this fort. That's how deep this fucking game goes. It's actually nuts. We're in year 408 right now, so that was some time ago. Dwarves can also write books, based on their experiences or musings, like scientific knowledge that they're developing, as well. There's so much in this fucking game. It's crazy. This game is ridiculous. It's so cool, though. This is definitely one of those games where, like, up until very recently, you had to be kind of a fucking insane person to play it. And I was, I guess, apparently the exact kind of insane to dive headfirst into it. It's mostly, actually, because of, I watched Joel Vinesauce back in the day, Mark Skeletor Joel, play Dwarf Fortress, and that's how I kind of learned it. And I learned a lot of probably bad habits from him, in watching him play it. Actually, I definitely did. Ones that have since been corrected. At least, occasionally. But that got me interested in it, and then I read Boat Murdered, which everyone who's interested in Dwarf Fortress should read. If you want to get into Dwarf Fortress and the kind of insane, stupid fucking shit that can happen in Dwarf Fortress, go read Boat Murdered. All one word. It's a very silly tale of a fort that was passed around between a few people. It's an old Something Awful style Let's Play, actually. And it was this fort where the save was passed around between a bunch of people, and they all wrote their little journal entries of what happened during their reign. And it's like a pillar of the Dwarf Fortress experience for people who don't play Dwarf Fortress, basically. And honestly, on a reread, and being someone who plays Dwarf Fortress, or has played Dwarf Fortress, it, like, kind of loses a lot of its punch when you've played the game for a while. But if you are just getting into it, then it's a really fun, insane read that'll probably make you really interested in the game. And the kind of shit that can go down in it. This game is also known for having a lot of stupid fucking bugs. Like, hello? Hello? Music, hello? Video paused. Continue watching. Yes! I hate when YouTube does that. Anyway. So this game has had a lot of very famous bugs over the years, and very famous and funny patch notes. So, like, there used to be a bug where cats would breed exponentially, basically. They would have kittens exponentially and lag your fort so hard that you, like, wouldn't be able to play the game. And so you would have to geld all of them, aka lop their balls off, Uh, or just slaughter all of them for food. And then, actually, another glitch that happened with cats was, in taverns. When dwarves are really drunk in a tavern, they can spill their beer all over, and, there'll be a puddle on the ground. Full, you know, of beer. And what cats can do is go and lap that up and then get a little silly with it. Because they lapped up all the beer and they got a little drunk. At least was the intent. But there was a decimal point missing or shifted. Oops, my alarm went off. There was a decimal point missing or shifted in how much beer a puddle contained. So cats would be lapping up like a gallon of beer and drink themselves to death, basically. And so they just drink, you know, they just die. You just have cats randomly dying in your tavern. And then depending on if dwarves wanted to pick them up or not, they just rot and create awful, awful miasma that your dwarves don't like. Just, you know, Dwarf Fortress things. Boat Murdered is famous for having a lot of murderous elephants. That was a thing at that time. Back when I think the way animals worked was very different. Oh yeah, that alarm was for voice training. I've set an alarm for once an hour to like work on that, to practice a little, but I probably won't do it during the stream because like you don't want to hear that. No one wants to hear that. Oh shit! What's planted in this? I forget. Pigtails. So these pigtails that are currently being harvested are useful in that they can be used for food or they can be spun into cloth. That your dwarves can use to make primarily clothes, but also ropes and stuff. Or, well, thread, then you spin into cloth, and I don't know. It doesn't matter. You have to set up... There's a lot of setting up industries in this game. Just like systems of extraction and creation and... you know, various modes of labor to create different things. I'm sure there's some very nice communist terms you could use to describe all of it, or rather Marxist specifically terms that you could use to describe all of the how the labor works in Dwarf Fortress. Speaking of that, there was a point in the game at which they added a money system where dwarves you could make coins and dwarves would pay for they would levy taxes or they would charge for the tavern or things in the tavern or shops or whatever, and it immediately became extremely unfun because capitalism developed in dwarven societies. And so suddenly you would have, you know, the dwarves at the top exploiting other dwarves for their labor, and I guess it just made various things about the game incredibly unfun. So now capitalism has been removed from Dwarf Fortress for actually just working like capitalism does. Which no better clearly no better endorsement of the monetary system than that. Have I lost any dwarves due to splashing? No. Oh, I got some more migrants in my fort. That's fun. That was why it paused. I was wondering why it paused. Didn't think about it, but more migrants means more dwarves in the fort, which means more mouths to feed. More work that can be done, sure, but more mouths to feed, primarily. Which is not good. And more beds to create, and more rooms to designate, and so on and so forth. More dwarves that can possibly go insane and fuck shit up. Which also, actually, the other thing I gotta do right now is I gotta set up a military. I really need to get that going. Oh, I remember what it was that was keeping me from doing that. I have been working on a steel industry for some time. And here's the fun thing about Dwarf Fortress is you can I'm currently like, you know, making in the process of making iron and pig iron in order to make steel. But then what you can do with the steel is you can make steel leggings out of them. And the fun thing about steel leggings is that you can then melt them down for 150% of the materials that were used to make them. So once you get that going, you just kind of have an endless feedback loop of infinite steel glitch. And steel is by far the best metal in the game, unless you count adamantine, which is a lot to explain. And I will choose not to do so at the moment, but it's a lot. You have to mine into hell to get it, which basically creates 1,000 demons that go into your asshole and kill you instantly. Which is why you should probably, it's not wise to have the adamantine going, usually, unless you want to just create a really fun time for yourself. Okay, so the lava is not splashing up a really long ways, which is good. It's not splashing up above where it's supposed to, fortunately. Let's look at this cage. Who's in this cage unless they've already died? A goblin. Check it out. We can follow this cage and it will become no longer a goblin cage because the goblin will have burned to death inside the cage. Even though oddly the cage will not have disappeared. It's Dwarf Fortress is odd, but the goblin will die from the heat. There, it's gone. It's dead. Now it's just a cage, a peachwood cage. Oh, so one thing I gotta do is occasionally I gotta go into here, and I gotta go to my legwear section, and I gotta redesignate all of my steel leggings here to be melted. And actually, really just anything iron or steel that isn't the stuff I have designated to be made. Look at that, though. How magnificent is this parade of death? All of these dwarves carrying a cage that contains an invader, a former invader now just captured, to be dumped into the volcano and sacrificed to it beautifully. It's wonderful, isn't it? It is wonderful to watch your enemies die. And also for my fort to be decluttered is pretty nice. Cuz there's a lot of these are all of these are cages that need to be dumped. And so eventually they will be, but man, does it ever take a minute. Oh, the other thing this vampire does is even if every other dwarf gets killed, the walls are indestructible in this game. So the fort is now functionally immortal. Like it cannot technically be destroyed because that vampire cannot die and it also cannot be killed. So you could theoretically just keep the simulation going forever even if other dwarves never came. Although, if you do abandon or lose a fort, you can then go with another expedition and reclaim it. Which is fun sometimes, but also a nightmare many times. Because there's all kinds of just clutter and garbage and bullshit that you have to deal with. But it can be fun to reclaim a fort. Because then also a lot of the infrastructure already exists. And you just kind of build on top of that as a continuation of the previous fort. It's enjoyable. Oh yeah, this is a stockpile of various bones and refuse and other garbage. But sometimes dwarves like that garbage, though, so you keep it around. What's this cage doing? Oh, goblin. Somebody just left it there. All right, cool. This music that's happening right now is the score to an otherwise silent or dialogueless segment of Nichijou, where they're building a house of cards, and then things keep happening which cause it to almost collapse, and it's an enjoyable sequence. I have to designate all these melt-to-metal object tasks to be done ASAP. ASAP Schrader. Because otherwise they may take a while. And I want those to be melted down because I want my damn steel. Uh-oh, somebody burned to death, I think. Let's see who it was. Something is burning up here, which is not a good sign. I'm not seeing any bodies. At least there's that. I'm not seeing any bodies. Let's see if any dwarves have been found dead. No. No. Doesn't seem so. Alright, well, fair enough. I guess I need more bags, but I don't have the cloth to make them because all of my cloth is going towards clothes, which are much more important. So my dwarves that are trying to collect sand and don't have a bag accessible to them can just get fucked, actually. What else do I want to do? I feel like I should probably up my defenses because these cage traps, while they have worked very well, have also come dangerously close to failing, just because there weren't enough of them. So I could build more. I could actually, and probably what I should do is designate more cage traps to be built, which I need mechanisms for. So we're gonna create mechanisms. I'll put in an order for like another. Let's say 150 rock mechanisms. Hold on. Why is there a cage here? That worries me. There is a dump zone. I thought I removed this fucking zone. That stuff isn't supposed to be dumped there, but now it's fine. It won't be. Dwarves are going to dump stuff here. That's really annoying. Look at all this fucking shit. God damn it. I gotta redesignate that stuff to be dumped because you have discovered a great magma sea. Why am I discovering a great magma sea? I'm really interested as to why. Is it because there was a dwarf that fell down there? Is it because I had a dwarf fall down into the volcano and discover a great magma sea? I have a sneaking feeling that might have been the case. An odd sneaking feeling. Well, I guess I'll have to check my alerts. Nivish Bekormig, dwarven child, oh, get fucked child, has been found dead, completely drained of blood. guess we've got a new vampire in the fort. Probably came in on the last migrant wave. Wow. You don't see that every day. Also, children in this game, completely useless, totally disposable. And if they die, good riddance. By the way, like... And thank fucking God. But so the loss of that child is actually a boon, because that could have been, that vampire could have drank like a useful dwarf, but they didn't. But at any rate, I'm gonna show you what Dwarf Therapist looks like now, because I have to go into it to discover what the fuck who the vampire is, basically. There we go. Okay. Dwarf Therapist is a program which allows you to see many details of your dwarves and assign them various labors which would be hard to do in the actual game. Basically. And let me move this up top. And boom. Okay. This is Dwarf Therapist. So, what we can do now is have it read my dwarves and have it sort by migrant wave. There we go. Okay. Most recent migrant wave. And here's what we want to look for. We want to look for dwarves who are particularly old. And we want to look for dwarves who have no thoughts about, and... Oh, you can't see when the details pop up. That's really annoying. There's not much I can do about that. But basically, when I mouse over these dwarves, I can see their list of thoughts. Which you can see via the view menu in the actual game. But we want to see dwarves that have no thoughts about having eaten or drank anything. Because because vampires don't eat or drink, so it's incredibly suspicious if that is the case. So, let's see. Moses Ezumbunem. This guy has received water in the last week. It's not him. This fellow has felt gaiety after watching a performance. Wow. Haven't we all? Euphoric due to inebriation, so he has been drinking. That's good. And actually, let me go to the... I'll sort again by migration wave, and we'll see. I only got 3 migrants in the last wave. This guy is suspicious. Although he's only 51 years old, he hasn't been there long, so he won't have very many thoughts. It's usually the wave before last, so I'm not too suspicious of any of these guys. None of them are particularly old, so I'm not too suspicious of them. Let's see. Usually they'll be well over 100. Is your vampires. 120. Alright. Oh, I think it's this guy, actually. Let's see. This dwarf is one... Oh, yeah. Also, the other thing is that they will tend to have... a lot of very developed skills because they've been alive for a very long time. So, like, this dwarf, 120 years old, legendary gem setter, grandmaster musician, high master judge of intent, a bunch of other stuff. Within the last week, she felt boredom after being unable to practice a craft for too long, and nothing after witnessing death. Within the last season, she felt satisfied at work, interest after watching a performance 3 times, enjoyment after watching a performance, fondness talking/visiting with a passing acquaintance, Delight after watching a performance. Interest in having an intellectual discussion with a passing acquaintance. Rapture after communing with a deity. Satisfied after getting into an argument. Nothing after seeing a dead body. Interest seeing a fine seat. Interest learning about topic. Interest after reading book. And interest after learning book. Notice that none of those were about eating or drinking. So I'm gonna say that this guy's probably our guy, and that is indeed a vampire dwarf. So I will kill them. Not kill them. I actually will. I think I'm gonna wall this guy in again. Oh wait, no. You know what I'll do? Here's what I'll do. I will put him in the same room with the other guy. And they can just enjoy their happy married vampire life. And that'll be funny. Because then I'll also name it after an oomph. I'm actually going to tell the oomph. I am naming... Because this person actually already died. In the fort. I am reincarnating you as a vampire in the fort. Alright. Good friend Hamu. Friend of the stream Hamu is going to be this vampire. Oh shit, who the fuck was it? It was a gem setter. It was like Urdum the gem setter. Hold on. Urdim Kubak Tobel. Alright. Let's see. Oh, wow. Veronica, you were actually almost... You were almost... If this guy had been one up further in the list, you would have been the vampire. That's really funny. Let's see here. Amu. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see. Let me look at her grave and see how many exclamation points she had, and then I'll add one more, because I think that'll be funny. She had 3. I'll give her 4 now. Also, I just realized, so a lot of these dwarves, I have not, when I was designating all these dwarves, or when I was naming them for people, I wasn't paying attention to gender. I probably would nowadays, because I've actually become invested in these dwarves. I just thought that they were cannon fodder and that it wouldn't matter, but now I feel bad for like not being a little more specific with it. I was just shotgun blasting, but now I would probably do a little more than I was before. But at any rate, you... view... Y... N... Exclamation point. Okay. And now, I will restrict her to a burrow. W... New burrow. So burrows are just a way to restrict dwarves to a certain area. So here's what I'll do, actually. Is I will restrict them to this size of a burrow. Just in case I'll eliminate this. Okay. So now here's what I'll do is I will BCW walls. Here, I'll build all walls but one, and then when she's in there, I'll wall her in. And then I'll have them remove the block betwixt. The wall betwixt themselves. And then probably rebuild it. And they can just live their happy vampire lives forever. Let's see. Dwarves are still hanging out in the, they're still dumping the shit. That's good. Are these still designated to be dumped? I hope so. Yeah. Alright. Easy peasy. I wonder how my steel's doing. I'm gonna need easily well over 100 steel to make enough armor and weapons to have a few decent squads of dwarves. Bars. Yo, bars? I have 2 steel bars. Oh my god. Yeah, they gotta get on making more of those. Oh, I might be at I think I'm at maybe a bit of a charcoal deficit. Which you need for the steel, because that's the carbon element for the steel. I might designate some more to be made, even though I know I have like 24-ish charcoal, but it would be good to have some more. Alright, no, we're good. Except for this, we're not good here. Charcoal, like, I don't know, give me like 150 of that, and then ash, I easily need 200. Actually, no, 300. Because the ash is used to make potash, which is used to fertilize my fields, which I desperately need to happen so that we have sufficient seeds to keep on sustaining growth and sustaining the fort. Because fertilizing fields will cause them, you know, to have better yields. Oh, I wonder how many dwarves I have right now. 197. Okay. So basically what that means is that I think I have around 260 rooms built right now, so I don't have to build more for the moment. Oh wait, Alt S. I need to set up a couple slabs that I engraved. So there are 2 ways to memorialize dwarves in this game. And it's either you have to engrave their name onto a slab or you just put them in a coffin. But basically if the body is unavailable, you have to do a slab. Uwo slab. And if you don't memorialize a dwarf in some way, they will come back as a ghost and roam around and give other dwarves bad thoughts. Because they'll spook dwarves, they'll be spooky scary, and dwarves don't like that. They're not fans. I think these guys that had the cages before are now moving away from the dumping area that I had previously designated, which is good. Which means I'm not gonna have to do more of this bullshit now. Everything that was going to be dumped in there has been dumped. Wait, maybe. Damn it, maybe not. Hold on. What's this guy doing? He's dumping it. God damn it. Oh well. I'm gonna have to keep checking up on that space every now and again. Can crushing ASMR. Maybe you heard that. Maybe you didn't. Alright. Alright, Hamu. Come on. Get in the crystal. Oh, shit. You know what I didn't do? I'm a dumb fucking asshole. You know what I didn't do is add citizens to Burrow, so of course she's not gonna get in the fucking Burrow. She's not assigned to it. I'm a silly nilly. Let's see. What's the other guy's name? I forget. What is his name? I actually don't remember. Oh, I forgot it's Mad Maxney. I forgot that was a dwarf that I named after the fact, after discovering they were a vampire. That was another person that died that I was like, do you want to be reincarnated as an immortal being? And they were like, sure. I think that person actually died of depression in the fort. So I felt kind of bad. Because I felt like that was a mismanagement on my part, even though I think the dwarf was just kind of predisposed to pretty bad depression. So there probably wasn't much I could do, but I still felt bad about it. There. Never mind, nothing. I just tabbed out. I had to go look at something. We're good. I wonder how my butchering is going. I think that's going pretty good. I think we're... I needed leather. I just needed a lot of leather. Yeah, most everything has been butchered at this point, and dwarves are turning that into clothes, which is good because dwarves need clothes. I just hope I'm not making too much of any one garment, but I'm probably just... I'm not gonna worry about it too much. It would be fun, maybe, to do a totally above-ground fort. Like, all of the rooms specifically are... You have to build... Like RimWorld, you have to build specifically walls and floors and a ceiling. And you can't just dig into the mountain or whatever. That might be a fun challenge. Or like you're not allowed to dig at all. Or maybe you're only allowed to mine for stone and then you have to bring it back up before doing anything with it. I guess that would probably have to be it. Because so many of the industries in this game are based around extracting that various things from stone. Which, speaking of, I should probably have my miners doing something. I should have them getting on some just strip mining. Just as a make work thing. This game consists of a million make work programs for dwarves, basically. There. Oh, that probably shouldn't be priority 1. I'll put that at like 4. The dwarves don't need to be doing this right away. They just need to be doing it when they have time. You got time? Yeah, I got time. There we go. Oh, this fucking track has no right to be as good as it is. It's like just an incredible, like, it brings to mind just like an incredible mental image that is astounding how good it is. It's like awesome. It sounds like the machinations of war or something like that. What are all these dwarves doing hanging out like fuckers? Go to work. Oh, they're children. Still, though, get to work, asshole. They're all just hanging out. The children in this game love hanging out by the well, I guess, apparently. They just love the well. Worthless children. You know what's worrying? And here's what I'm gonna do to remedy it. What's worrying is that we're still in a drink crisis. We're still in an alcohol crisis. So I'm gonna designate a gather plants on an enormous just swath of the fort. I'm gonna put it at like priority 3 though. There. Okay. So dwarves now should be gathering plants, which will hopefully be a decent stopgap for having some materials to brew. Is the hope. Oh, and I can have these stills. I forgot I didn't add any work orders to these stills. Here's the other one. All right. So hopefully that goes towards fixing the problem I've had. Did I not eliminate this fucking dump zone? I did. Just they're still bringing cages to it. Oh shit. Hamu is in BCW. Enter basalt blocks. And then I will go to this burrow, enter define burrow, and then I will make sure that she is not capable of building that wall herself. So doors will not leave burrows that they are assigned to generally. So someone will wall her in, and then we can join these two together in prison forever and ever. Oops. There. YouTube, hello, YouTube, hello. Yes, I'm watching you fucking worthless website. Alright, we're good. I don't know why I'm capturing cursor on Dwarf Fortress. I guess it doesn't really matter. Whoa, big splash. Whoa, big splash. Whoa, big splash. Did somebody walk into the fucking... Somebody walked into it. Some dumb motherfucking dwarf, this performer. My performer walked into the lava. You saw that happen. I was watching it. They walked into the lava spray like a dumb fuck. Instead of seeing the danger and just getting out of there. Like, not an idiot. Let them die! Let them burn to death for their sins. That is worrying, though, isn't it? Okay, Dumed Bardum Letmos, the planter that died because the lava spray has been missing for a week. You gotta wait until they're missing for a week until you can engrave a slab for them. I'm guessing that performer will also be found dead. But if they're found, then usually they can be put in a coffin. Oh, a couple of them. Oh, this guy, I think I already engraved a slab for that guy, I think. Hold on, I can check. Oh. Well, whatever. I'll have a slab engraved for both of them. Stupid fucking dwarves. This fucking... The were ape. Ooh. The were ape Reloth Litorosmo has come. A large ape twisted into humanoid form. It is crazed for blood and flesh. Its eyes glow violet. Its sepia hair is very curly. Now you will know why you fear the night. Alright, so here is what you do in the situation like this. You designate a panic burrow inside of your fort and then set every civilian to only be restricted to that burrow. And so they'll run inside, and hopefully this guy gets caught by the cage trap. Oh, he's gonna kill some guys really. Excuse me. Cage traps! Cage traps! Cage traps! Hello? Hello? Hello, cage traps? Hello? Hello, cage traps? This is bad. What the fuck? Cage traps are supposed to fucking get this guy. Now he's just killing every fucking dwarf on Earth. And I have to expel every dwarf from the fort that he fucking... that he touched. Every single one that he touched. And now he's transformed back into a human. Wow. So now I have to check all the reports for anyone that he touched. Because they'll all turn into were-apes now. Alright, where is it? The were-ape. Okay, here it is. So, I actually have to make a fucking list. I have to write down a fucking list. That's how many dwarves got killed by this shit. Or not even killed, but just made dangerous now. Where's a pen? I'm actually physically writing this down. What a motherfucking... He should have got caught by the cage traps. Why didn't he get caught? Swear to God. Alright. Let's see here. Potter. Yeah, this guy needs to go. Potter Edem. I'll just Edem K. The clothier. Yes. Clothier Sarvesh Silobrillish. Sarvesh C. This is so fucking annoying. At least no one with a nickname got. Planter. Oh yeah. He's gotta go. Planter Reg E. The paper maker, Rith E. Oh yeah, he's got to go. All right. The Tanner, Daytan Verber. Were-ape scratches the Tanner in his left lower arm. God damn it. All right. Tanner, Daytan V. God, this is fucking a nightmare, dude. Oh my god. The planter Bembul U. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. So I'm checking all of these separately because sometimes there will be a combat log in this game where it's just like the were-ape lunges at the guy and he jumped away, and that's the whole thing. And those guys won't turn into were-apes, so they're fine. But anyone who was injured by it will be. So I need to make sure that I get those. This dire Tierist G. Really annoying though, really unfortunate situation. Hunter Aerith L. The were-ape misses the hunter. I was attacked. I'm panicking. The were-ape misses the hunter. Were-ape misses the hunter. The were-ape misses the hunter. He was just shooting at him, actually. I have improved my archery. That was satisfying. Gruesome wounds. This does not scare me. Okay, so he never got hit. He never got hit by the were-ape. So this guy's fine. The human. This is the were-ape himself. Let's see who he. So that Potter. Yeah, there's that Potter. Edom K, yeah. Misses the hunter. Alright, we got it. This clothier, we got him. This planter. Clothier, planter, paper maker, got him. Tanner, got him. The other planter. They were all really going to town on him, huh? I would kill him, but there's no need to. I just want him gone. Like, I don't want him injuring any more dwarves, potentially, is my main concern. Tanner, paper maker, planter. 3 out of 6. Christ. Not seeing any new names. There's Dyer, who we got. This song reminds me a little bit of Mother 3. Scholar. Hold on. Okay, I think everyone who was attacked by the were-ape is listed here, so I think that combat log isn't gonna do much for me. Bruising the muscle through the coat. I'm gonna throw this scholar out just in case, even though he didn't get scratched or anything. I don't want to take any chances. Well, it sucks to lose my scholar, even though really, like, scholars don't really do much, so it's probably fine. But it's still a little sad. Lose a little culture. It sucks from like a role-playing standpoint, if not a gameplay one, to lose the scholar. Alright, Sheer Alwath. Ustuging bum bum. Bruising the muscle, bruising the bone, tearing apart the muscle and bruising the bone. Yeah, I'll get rid of the shearer. Shearer Alwath. You. Leatherworker. Udil K. God damn it. Yeah, it bit him. Almost. He almost got out just fine. Leatherworker. Udil K. Damn, that's a lot of dwarves to lose. That sucks. Strand Extractor. Misses the were-ape. Attacks the were-ape, but it jumps away. The extractor stands up. These injuries. Those injuries. This does not scare me. Nah, he's good. He's fine. Alright. So, we know who we gotta get rid of. Damn, that's a long fucking list. Alright, I'll just go down the list I made here. So, Potter. Edem K. He's caged? How'd he fucking get caged? Well, at any rate, ZPE. Expel. Wait, why has it got a different name? Oh, I just expelled the wrong guy. That was just the wrong fucking guy. I'm sorry. Z. Why is it? It's just zooming me in on the wrong dude. Every time I hit to go to this guy, they're just putting me on the wrong guy. What the fuck? Like here, Z, go to unit. Wrong dude, man. I maybe there's a bunch of guys in this space. Wrong fucking dude. Where's Edem? I'm looking for Edem, the caged dude. I'm sorry about that planter. It's just the wrong guy. I got the wrong dude. What the shit? What the that's bizarre. That is unthinkable. Alright, I guess I'll go down to the next one and see about that other guy later, but what the fuck? Clothier, Sarvesh C. Oh, so this guy did need to go anyway. Gone. Off the list. Alright. Planter, Reg E. Rith V. Was he one of the guys? No, that's Rith E, the paper maker. Planter, Reg E. There we go. Z. Spell. Yes. He's gone. Papermaker Rith E. This sounds like Super Mario Galaxy. Just for a second. So fucking tedious, dude. Shit's ridiculous. Why didn't he get got by the cage trap? That's the whole point of him. Fucking hate that shit. I don't know what we're gonna do about potential future wear guys. Where's Papermakers? Oh, there they are. And that was Rith E. There he is. Right at the top. Going to rest. No rest for you. You die. Not die, but you disappear. Sorry, bud. Good luck on another fort. I don't want any were-apes around. Tanner Daytan V. Let's see. Is Tanner in a different... I think it's with the farmers and stuff. Here we go. Tanner. Oh, I have a necromancer in my fort, which means that he'll just revive anyone who dies, which is pretty sick. So long as that he can, as their body isn't fairly intact. Where's that Tanner, dude? Did he die? He might have died. Oh wait, I can just search. What the fuck? I can just search? Date. Oh yeah, he must have just died. Alright, fair enough. I completely forgot there was a search function. That makes things a lot easier. Alright, planter Bembul U. Yeah, this guy. Expelled. Dire, Tierist G. Alright, Z, E, there. Scholar, Cesar E. That shouldn't be too hard to find. Again, exceedingly lucky that none of these were named dwarves. Shearer, Aloth. Hold on, I'll just search for Shearer. Oh, he was my only fucking Shearer. That's awesome. That's fucking sick. Oops. God damn it. Oop. Oh, I think he had a couple children or something. Or maybe a spouse. Take him with you. I don't want him. Leatherworker, Udil K. ZPE. Good. He's gone. Phew. Oh my. Alright, Potter, Edem K. That's the only guy I gotta look out for. I don't know where the fuck he is, though. It says he's caged, but I don't know what the fuck beyond that. V, view unit. H, health. Wow, he's really doing good. Z. Where is he? Where the fuck? It says he's on this square, but he's not. Oh yeah, Bembul U is dead. Well, fair enough. Dwarf cage. That'll do it. That's him. Dump. Simple as. We'll just dump him. He can go in the volcano. Oh, wait. Oh, we're also still restricted to this burrow. Hold on. Don't need that anymore since the guy's gone. Ah, shit. I'm getting texted by people. I might have to end the stream because I got Emergency. People are asking me to do stuff here. Oh, never mind. All right, that dwarf got released from the cage, it seems like, which means that I can search Edem. K, Z, E, enter. Okay, that's all. We're good. Ah, fucking hell. Look who fucking escaped at the last second. God damn it. DN. Hamu, get back in the shit. Get back in your fucking post, dog. Love the Vocaloids saying Helvetica in this Helvetica standard song. Pretty entertaining. Alright, I think that's everything. I think that's everything. I think that's everyone. I do believe so. Thank fucking God. God, that shit sucks. Where's Hamu at? Just going to fucking socialize. Get back in your post, asshole. Next time, don't leave. I'll end the stream once it feels like there's a decent enough stopping point. I think once we get her squared away, because I don't want to forget. Stop reciting poetry, you fucking faggot. Dear God. I can say that because she is. Sorry. Come on. Come on. Go to your fucking post, Oomphy. I swear to God. Oh yeah, I discovered recently that you could sort by sexual orientation in Dwarf Therapist. So I guess dwarves do have a baked-in sexual orientation. They can be all variety of gay or asexual or bisexual or straight or whatever. Which was interesting. I didn't know that about this game. Kinda cool. It's cool to have that in your simulation, because, you know, not everyone would think of adding that. It's just another layer of depth. Is having dwarves have particular sexual preferences. Hamu, come on. Come on. Get back in your fucking post, dog. Oh, a lot of those guys died. A lot of those fellows have died. It's fine. That got attacked by the were-ape. That's cool though. I'm glad. Better that they die than they stick around my fucking fort shitting it up. Listen to Hamu! Get in the fucking... Get in the cage! Get in the eternal damnation already, oomph. Succumb. I swear to God. Swear to God. This fucking guy. This fucking guy. Hamu, I swear to actual Christ. You mind? You mind, dog? You mind? You fucking mind? Dude? Go! I swear to God. Do I have her set as a fucking someone in one of my damn forts? One of my damn locations? Oh yeah, I have a dwarf named Fraser, and he's the head of the insightful show of Calling. It's pretty good. No, she's not. She's not supposed, you know, she's just fucking socializing for the hell of it. Can you get done? Listen, I'll just wait till she shows up, I guess. In the meantime, I gotta set these to be dumped. Hold on. Hopefully that's the last of it this time. For real. There. Are we really so out of seeds? Fucking Christ, dude. Hey, they should be planting plump helmets. I'm pretty sure it's... Yeah, they're set too. Oh, Hamo, I swear to God. I guess this is in character. Oh, let me go check my slab situation too. I gotta go and do that. It's slabbing time. Alright. Yeah, this guy. Edem Athalude. And then I can do B Alt S, and because a couple people will have Marble Memorial. Let's see if there's any more. I don't think so. I don't think there is. There should be two, so I think one of them might not have got done. Whatever, though. It ain't matter too much. Can you kill yourself, you fucking bot? Report terrorism. No, spam, scams, whatever. Scam. U-bot. Submit report. Ban from my chat. Block. Good. Killed. Killed permanently. Not even temporarily. Killed permanently. Utterly permanent. Killing. I mean. W. Yeah. It's... You should be in there. Hamu, you should be hanging out in there. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool spot. Socialize. Still socializing. Still fucking socializing. With who? This is where she is. She's socializing with precisely no one. With 0 people. She's just sitting there, scared to be walled in to the fucking walls forever. You bastard. Recite poetry. I will kill you. I will kill you. I am going to end your life. Socialize. Socialize my fucking ass. Come on, I gotta wrap the stream up. I gotta put you in the fucking gay baby jail. Come on. What happened? Ooh, Fey mood. That's nice. So when a dwarf moods, when they have a mood like that, they will go and claim a workshop and gather a whole lot of materials. And if you have all the materials they need, they will create a masterpiece artifact that's like very special and often worth a lot of money, like 73,000 dwarf bucks. But also just supreme craftsmanship and all kinds of shit. And dwarves love looking at them, and it gives them a happy thought to look at them. And they're very well regarded when this happens. And the dwarf who makes it gets maxed out in the skill that it took to make it. But if they do not have the materials for long enough, they will give up and go insane. And you don't want that. So we'll see what this guy ends up wanting. I actually don't know. I don't know what kind of workshop. It'll probably be a craft store workshop he'll claim. Or it could be a mechanics workshop and he goes and makes like a really nice mechanism or something. I got an email. Those emails are because Twitch actioned on your report. Because I reported that scammer guy. Oh, game froze. Come on. Unfreeze the game. Come on. You know you wanna. Come on. I think he's gonna claim a mechanics workshop. Yeah, he has. What do you know? That's cool. Wonder what he'll make. It's the only things that he could make will be made out of metal or stone, I believe. Which is good for me because I know I have both of those in excess. Hammy, what the fuck are you doing? Alright, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get her the fuck out of this tavern by making this no longer a tavern. Get out of here! Go! I don't want you no more. I don't want you in here no more. I want you gone. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. And actually, the other thing I'll do here is undesignate this as a meeting area entirely. Go, leave. Get out. Go. Get out of here. Go on. Get. Ugh. Hamu, I swear to Christ. Leave! How long is she gonna sit there and socialize with no living being? How long is that gonna happen? Just no one. She's not talking to anyone. She's just standing in a room, delaying the inevitable. Hold on. Well, while we're waiting on her, I guess I'll just text my grandma. Actually, both of my grandmas. I will send the thumbs up emoji to one of them, showing that I have acknowledged what they sent me. Because I'm watching her dog again. Let's see. I can be over in an hour. You know what? No, I'll say I can be over by 1:30. There we go. Hamu, I swear to fucking Christ, dude. Go, get out of here. Go, leave. Get yourself gone, sister. This motherfucker. I'm giving you the chance to have a forever friend, and you are denying yourself this pleasure, basically, is what I'm saying. Alright, let me go and check on what else is happening in the fort. I can't be doing this right now, because I gotta go and make sure that, you know, shit's happening. Yeah, shit is happening. That's good. How am I doing on... Alright, drinks are going up. Drink stocks are increasing. That's good. That's fortunate. Planting is happening, although nominally. Alright. My grandma texted me again. We're good. She was offering to buy me lunch, but I don't need lunch. I do not hunger. Oh, what are my steel bars doing? How's that going for me? Not stupendous. But I think they're just getting made into leggings just as fast as I can make them. $136 of them. Those have really got to get melted just as quick as possible. What is the labor that's required for melt? Oh my god. YouTube, I hate you. I hate you. What a fucking dog shit site. Dwarf Fortress melt. Melt item. Furnace operator labor. Okay. Got it. Understood. Comprehended. Here, I'll put it under there. So, let's see who's got the furnace operator labor. Furnace operating. Oh, it says heaps of fucking people got that shit. Heaps of people got that shit. That's fine. We got plenty of dudes on that. We got plenty of dudes on that. I should maybe... I wonder if I shouldn't cancel the leggings for now. Oh, no, they're just getting put in this other bin. Never mind. How many I say to do? Infinity. Here, I'll remove like two of these workshops. There. All right. That should be good. That should be better. Oh, how am I have one dwarf restricted to this and not to the others specifically because he is like a master craftsman. Oh wait, no, that got undone. Shit. No, it didn't get undone. It didn't get undone actually. But I have him unrestricted from those, or banned from those other ones, because I don't want him making leggings, because he'll make a lot of masterpiece leggings, and when they get destroyed, he'll get really sad. And we don't want that. So I'll put him here. But yeah, hopefully that gets me some more steel. Fucking video game froze. Fuck. Alright, video game is back. Hamu is socializing. That motherfucker. I don't want her to strike again. She's getting hungry, probably. Oh, let me check Discord. Hold on. Video game's still running. There we go. We're good. Come the fuck on. Do woo wooed. Do woo 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 wooed. Is she just stuck? Does she need to be whacked upside the fucking head? Alright, here's what we'll do is I will take her out of the burrow and we'll then we'll follow her, and once she breaks out of this dumbass socializing loop, there we go. All right, back in the burrow, back in the crystal. All right, now get in the fucking crystal, dude. I swear to God, she's gonna start socializing again. She went right back to where she was. Get in the burrow, asshole. Yeah, you ever notice how the burrow is not there? How you're supposed to be in it and you're not in it? You ever notice that? Here's what I'll do. Here's something fucking stupid. Here's what I'll do. I'll assign a task. I'll assign a table to be built where she's supposed to be. And she'll go do that, hopefully. Construct crystal glass blocks. Oh wait, no job. Hopefully she'll go do that. And not some other dwarf will go do that. Hopefully it will be specifically her. Nope. What the fuck? I might build the drawbridge and position her under it and fucking smush her atoms out of existence. Because I'm actually pissed at this. This is the fucking worst. Get in the burrow. Get in the burrow, asshole. What are you doing? Is this a bug? Is this a known bug? I swear to fucking Christ, I'm gonna look this up. It's actually piss. Let's see here. Dwarf fortress. Dwarf not going to burrow. Oh, they need a job. Yeah, they need a job to go in the burrow. Oh my God. I guess I'll just deconstruct and reconstruct those fucking walls. Maybe? And I'll expand where the burrow is so she goes and does her fucking job. Somebody else is doing the table. Somebody else is doing the table that she was supposed to do. God damn it. Is there a, hold on, is there a setting for burrows? Where like only certain dwarves can do labors in them. W, remove workshop limits. No, that's not what I want. Oh my god, this is such piss. Hold on, let me do this, and then I'll DN. Have these constructions removed and hope that she goes and does this. There we go. Okay, she's going to the burrow now. She's going to the burrow now. And then I'll do a little double take there, and we'll make that not happen. We'll do the opposite of that. Which one is she going to do? That one. Okay. DX. All right, get in the burrow. Here, wait, here. Remove building. Maybe the table was not for nothing. Maybe the table is not for nothing. All right, now I cancel this job. Stop removal. B, C, W. And also, here's what I'll do. W, burrow 3, enter, R, remove, B, C, W, build wall. What's the closest shit? Basalt. Somebody go build that right ass now. Fucker! No, here's what I can do. We can juggle this. We can juggle her in there. 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 That's what we can do. Why is she such an asshole? I've never had this much of a problem. I've never once had this much of a problem with a dwarf not staying in the burrow. It's actually incredible how much trouble this is causing me. I'm gonna tell her about this. I'm gonna say you pissed me the absolute fuck off in Dwarf Fortress today. I swear to God. Maybe I just wait until someone comes to build the thing and hope she doesn't move. Where ape? 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 Where ape happened? Where ape happened? Where ape happened? Hold on. Hold on. Reloth L. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I guess it was fine. I guess it was fine. He didn't attack anyone. But he's gone, but Buster. What was his fucking name? Oh no, Ialkos is dead. Oh yeah, that guy I banished from the fucking thing. Reloth. The human. Oh, he's still here? He's just still hanging around like an asshole. Where's my fucking cursor? Hold on. Oh, he's in the... Oh! He did get caught by a cage trap. What the fuck? Well, I'm dumping him. I guess he's just stuck in a cage. Why didn't he get caught in a cage before, the last time? What the shit? That's such piss. That's such fucking piss. Alright. Watch. When this guy goes... What's he doing? Okay. Yes. There you go, Hamu. Get in the fucking thing. There you go. Get in the fucking thing. And stay there. And stay there this time. Please? There we go. There we go. We're in. Fucking Christ. Finally. Alright. And an R currently erasing. Gone. And so now, here's what I do. BN. Oh, wait. DN. I have them remove this. Oh, shit. Actually, I need to, Here's what I'll do, is I will remove Hamu again, and then enter, define burrow, and designate this. So basically, the material that was used to build this wall will be set inside. Damn it, no it won't. Fucking hell. Hamu, you dork-ass motherfucker. Oh, wait, no, that guy's... No, he's doing it. He's doing it. Hold on. Ideally, I want to trap... Oh, wait, no, that is Hamu doing that. Fucking hell. Ideally, I want to trap them in the same room. Is the goal for me right now. Why is it taking so long? Just deconstruct the wall, asshole. Who's doing this? Who's doing this? Remove construction, yeah. Why is she taking so long? It doesn't take that long to deconstruct the goddamn wall. Christ. So, I want that basalt to be used for the wall, I guess. Remove the wall, dude. It doesn't take that long. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Come on. Oh, wow. Look at all those cages. Look at how many fucking cages are gone. I just noticed. Those really all got dumped. How nice. The dwarves have done what they were supposed to do for once. How nice is that? How nice is that? Speaking of dwarves doing what they're supposed to do, I have to have them engrave a couple more slabs. Let's see. Alt S. Enter. Oops. Enter. A. Enter A. Enter A. Oh my god. How many guys have we lost? That's crazy. B Alt S. Yeah, there we go. Riot Memorial. Oh, we got a couple of them. All right. Thought there were a couple of them. Make sure that's all of them. Yeah, I think that is. All right. Good. Dwarves are getting put to rest. Things are happening. Hamu's still deconstructing this fucking wall. Still deconstructing this fucking wall. Can't take that long. What's happening up here? What are you guys up to? God, it's good to see all those fucking things finally gone. All those cages finally dumped. I think our steel bar production is now picking up. Yeah. Just a bit. I guess it takes a while, but at least it's something. There you go, Hamu. There you go. Alright. W... I'll eliminate that, and then I will... Here's what I can do, is I will do a custom stockpile. Settings with, bar block and stone. And just create, like, a 2-square little stockpile there, and they'll bring that shit into it. What the fuck are you doing, Hamu? What do you mean, no job? Oh, hold on. I gotta W enter. Oh wait, W enter. That. Okay, good. Now B. C W. Enter. Yes, that basalt will work. Good. Good. R, oh wait, W, R. Oh wait, enter. Okay, good. So they are in the same room now. They will build the shit. And they will be trapped forever in the same room with each other. How nice. How sweet. How romantic. And I can designate the rest of this shit to be taken down. And W... R... I'll add Hamu to the burrow as well. And I'll keep this one around. Let's name it, though. Vampire. The fucking vampires. Alright, and remove. Okay. That feels pretty good. That feels... Oh, wait. And then I can also... remove this stockpile. There's no reason to have it. That was just to get them in the same room. Okay. So good. This is a good place to be for the fort. These two are now trapped in a room for all eternity together. I wonder what are they doing? If the game wants to not freeze, there we go. I don't know what they're doing, but they are on top of each other. Awesome! Okay, that'll be the stream. Thank everyone for coming by. Uh-oh, we lost another dwarf, I think. We lost another dwarf, I think. Well, we'll see who was missing in a week. We'll see who was... Oh, sorry. Wait, no. Oh, he was found? He was found. Wait, but he was dead. I have no fucking idea what the... what the deal is with him anymore. He was missing, and now he's been found dead, and I don't know. Well, whatever. It ain't matter. It ain't matter too much. But anyway, that's a good place to end the stream. I'm gonna actually end it now. I'm gonna do one more once over at a fort, and then we're ending it. God, that's oh man, it's looking so good right now. It's going so good. I'm really quite pleased with how the fort has gone, despite that were-ape attack, which was, I think, mostly resolved, if not entirely resolved. Even though we lost some good guys. Also, oh, I just remembered. I should check Dwarf Therapist to make sure we have somebody with the shearing labor, because somebody's got to get on all the shearing we need to do. Yeah, we got some guys who can do that. It's fine. We got guys who can do that. We got guys. We got guys. Anyway, continuing my little once over of the fort. We need more seeds. There's kind of a seed issue happening, and I don't know why. I did cancel all the mashing and pressing of seeds that I was doing before, because I'm pretty sure that destroys them. But I don't know. I have to look into how to get seeds, how to get more seeds, because it's worrying now. It's kind of getting to a point now. Oh, here's another thing I can do. Again, that's why the once over was useful. I can reassign this to the tavern. I'm sure those slabs will be done soon. I'll go check the slabs quick. Otherwise, yeah, I think we're mostly good. I think we're doing mostly good again. There's that. Gonna once again check this to make sure this is all designated to be dumped. Yeah, it is. Okay. And dwarves are not dumping to it. Oh, they got right on mining this stuff. I suppose my miners will be pretty happy to have something to do there. Still got 1 million dwarven children hanging out by the wells for some fuck-ass reason. I think that's good, though. I think that's everything. I think we're good. What is this? Is this adamantine? No, it's semi-molten rock. All right. So we definitely had a dwarf or two fall down here and discovered all of this lava for us. Maybe eventually this fort goes for adamantine. And we see what we can do with that, because it might be kind of fun. That, or we go for like a royal position. There's a whole way to do that, I forget, but it's kind of tedious. But it might be kind of cool though. Oh, what's the deal? Protect the horde from skulking filth. It'll be fine. They'll get got by the cage trap, I think. Oh yeah, remember our mooding guy? What's he up to? He probably needs some shit that I don't have, which is worrying. It's not saying anything. Nish the mechanic, what's he up to? I mean, it'll say he's up to a mood, but what sort of mood? What's he going and grabbing? Let's go watch him. Let's watch him a little bit. Oh, he's bringing rocks in. All right. Yeah, so I think we have everything. This would be way cooler if this was a dwarf who mooded. Oh, a vile force of darkness has arrived. Okay, I can't deal with this right now. This has got to be something I do later. I'm saving right here. That's going to be the stream. Thank you, everyone, for coming by. Thank you, Veronica and Oxy Gentleman 1. Who Veronica seemed to know, but who I don't remember, which I probably should. Okay, no, he's following me. All right. Okay, now I definitely feel embarrassed about it. I'm sorry if I don't remember you from the first time you came by, Oxy Gentleman 1. I do very much apologize. But thank you for coming by nonetheless. I'm not good with names. I'm really bad with names. Anyway, thank you, Veronica. Thank you, Oxy Gentleman 1. Once again, I will see everyone later whenever I stream this again or whatever. Oh, whenever my desk is in my room now. Desk update, it's in my room now. And I just haven't, I need to transfer all the stuff from my current desk to the new one, is what needs to happen. But once that happens, I'll have a picture of it and I'll show it off. I think that'll be pretty cool. It'll wrap up the whole saga. But yeah. Thank you. Thanks for coming to the stream. Thanks for watching. I love you. I love all of you. You're so cool. I will see you who knows when, but it probably will be more Dwarf Fortress because I've been having fun streaming this. And this is a good record for all the named people, like of what they've been up to during this stream. All right, bye. Bye 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 bye. Ah!